I'm Bendix-Balgley, originally from the US. Now I'm living in Berlin, Germany, and playing with the Berlin Philharmonic.
He's actually the concertmaster of the Berlin Philharmonic.
Jeanette was guest conducting the Pittsburgh Symphony. At the time I was concertmaster in Pittsburgh. We had 2 really intense and nice weeks in Pittsburgh, and that's sort of how we got to know each other.
And we've been looking forward to doing the Beethoven Concerto together on period instruments. It's so exciting that it's finally happening.
So we were just discussing about the tuning for the Beethoven Violin Concerto. Usually in my orchestra in Berlin we play A that's quite high. It's A 443 and sometimes pushing higher. For this we'll be at 430. So my normal A string, and we're going to be here. So that's, so I'll have to spend some time practicing at that different pitch. This is the violin I usually play on. It's a 1732 Carlo Bergonzi, and it's set up in a modern way with synthetic strings that are pretty high tension to be played in a big concert hall. The setup for the concert with Apollo's Fire will be different. I'll be using gut strings. We'll be using a classical bow, and so there'll be different colors I can explore in the sound, different ways of articulating using the bow. And then another thing I'll be thinking about is fingering. So for example, the famous beginning of the last movement is often played for me on the bottom string, all in the G string, and traditionally soloists always play. So I'll consider whether that's necessarily the way I want to do it with Apollo's Fire. A very simple and nice way to play it is actually just in first position with a string crossing. Which brings in a certain clarity of color that we maybe don't go for when we play it in a modern way with a big orchestra, because we're going for this rich, big sound that we want to project over the orchestra. So it'll be a re-examination of the piece.